What's up everybody, Will here. So I'm going to show you how to use the Razer Synapse software. It can be a little bit confusing at first because there's a lot of buttons, options, settings, tools, but honestly, when you learn how to use it, it's just awesome. Let's get started. You can just fit all. This is kind of how you zoom in all your settings. I don't know why you'd want 400. I mean, unless you're very specific or you've got worse vision than me. But honestly, a good 100, maybe 2. No, no, I was way too. I just got to fit all like it was. There, that's perfect. Get some tools up here. Use this. Where is it? This little arrows. We'll kind of drag it around. You put it where you see fit. So by default, it's basically going to be under this breathing. That's just basically again, well, it's breathing, right? If you want to change stuff around, it goes random color. Just uncheck random. Choose the colors you want. So you want some blue. And then you want. I don't know why I just did that. So I'm going to hit. That should do it. Let's just say I want some red on different sides. Click it. There we go. Now that looks great, doesn't it? Well, maybe. It'll take a few seconds for it to load up. Yep. Now, if you this is basically the paint bucket tool, say you want one color, right? You get this giant bucket like in paint, and well, you can do two colors. This I want purple and yellow. Very fun choices, right? Boom. Now, if you dump it here, it'll change the color, but you have to go apply or save, then it'll go to your keyboard a second later. There you go. There's a lot of effects here. Now you can usually just take one and drag it. You can also throw it right out. So just uncheck the eye, that way nothing is showing. Now let's go to static. Static is basically just your basic, you choose the color, you apply the color, it doesn't move, it just kind of stays still. So again, a good example of this, I usually like green and red, and I like to put the rest of it as blue. Static is more my style, personally. I don't really care much for flashing and glowing colors, that kind of bothers my eyes a little bit. That's just static. Now fire is another one. This has got a lot of cool effects. Ooh, it's a fire. But yeah, and it goes around. Here, let's just shows my keyboard. So it'll go to the keyboard. There we go. I don't know why I just did that. That was weird. So if you're like me, you like to play with effects. Again, I want some blue fire in this. So let's grab this arrow key. Say you select the top half. Go blue and green. You ever see a blue and green fire? I haven't. What do you think? I love how it shows up in the software. Again, if you close your mouse on any area, it'll show what color it is, just in case you're confused. But that's basically that. Am I going too fast for you? Is this complicated? Hope not. Alright, reactive. This one's fun, but also a bit weird. Basically, it's all green right now. It's not doing anything, but when you put your finger on the keyboard... No, silly me. I forgot to hit apply. This is what I mean. You have to really hit apply. You won't auto do it. There we go. So, just select it all. Green. Good. Picture's already on apply. Does this. It lights up only a little bit though. The problem I have with this one, there should be a backlighting mode where, you know, it stays all white and then you can fix green when you like click the button because it's kind of a dark keyboard, right? So, I'm gonna move this one just a bit higher up on the list for a second actually. Because sometimes you can mix more than one of these together. Reactive and stack would be a cool idea. Then there's a ripple effect. Any idea what this does? I'll show you. So, speed. It doesn't matter much. Check this out. Check this out. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. That was not the right one I was thinking of. Did I not just do this one? Reactive versus... No, I thought I just did this. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I made this a lot less epic than I thought it would. Power on some blue. There we go, that's better. That's reactive. See that? Again, I wouldn't want that just because, well, it bothers my eyes, but some people love this. You can even slow down the speed to quite a bit. To 1. Watch this, watch this. How slow can you go? It's actually not bad. I do believe there are ways of changing into... Nah, it's too slow. I think there's ways to change individual areas if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can really customize this. A lot of people give Razer some, you know, negativity because some stuff is a little tricky to use, but honestly, once you learn how to use it, you will love the system. I know I do. Did it do anything? Kind of. It changes the areas a bit. I mean, it's kind of neat. Maybe you could put it on the outer areas when you're typing a keyboard. It'll flash in some parts. Maybe change it up over here and then here. That wouldn't be a bad idea if you're into that kind of stuff. Now, spectrum cycle. So this one here is basically the same as breathing. The thing with breathing, it goes on, off, on, off. Wow, I must have been doing something last night. I'm not organized here at all. Let's do it again. Spectrum cycling. So breathing goes kind of on off like, whereas this one here kind of goes one color and then the next color. And of course it's not doing this thing. There you go. One color, then the next right away slowly fading into obsidian. Come on, fade. This is what happens when you're not prepared for this. So I'm gonna go fast to give you the idea. Check this out. Check this out. This is not my dictating on this keyboard. Oh well, you get the idea. It's not really for me. Now this one here, Starlight, I see this in a lot of keyboards. It's kind of interesting, kind of bizarre. Basically, it just does that. It glows like stars in the nighttime. This is one of those effects that, you know, if you want a game in the dark, you kind of need to maybe bother your eyes a bit. But if you can mix some of these with some of the other ones, it's well worth it. Now, static, I just did one, so that's a mistake. Now, let's go with possibly the best one for people who love flashing lights. A wave! A little less epic than I thought, but dump it in, and let's do this. It's not... it's weird. How cool is that? Now, the thing I love about this, there's a lot more going on than you'd think. Check this out. I can change the angle. Dump it on. Now watch this. It's kind of going more on an angle, right? You can go all the way to 301 degrees. Again, I really appreciate something like this, because if you do like the wave effect, you can really customize it making your own. There's speed. Then you can put it all the way to 0, where if you just want it to be like a solid picture. Now this kind of thing I really like. Again, I love having a multicolored keyboard. Let me just go a little, show you guys what it looks like over here. Ooh, that is not a good thing. Let me get this back on focus. So I love a multicolored keyboard personally. Also love a tripod that works. Different colors, different zones. So mostly blue in my area, right? The whole point of this is basically, well, again, you want those colors, you want a whole keyboard to be a color, but instead of going to static and programming every single area individually and thinking, do I like this, do I want this, what can I change, you can just kind of have it your own way. Okay, let me just do what people would do, put it on speed there. Now check this out, you can split them. Again, Razer has always been given flack by a lot of people saying, oh, it's too complicated, stuff needs work, they just don't do things as good enough. Well, that may be the case sometimes, but Razer has stepped up their game, especially with this new update of Synapse 3. But for me personally, if I'm going to have my own effect, I want to go to static. And I have to fix this now. Great. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, so, okay, fine, we'll do a green keyboard with, come on, work. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do, isn't it? Okay, green keyboard. I don't know why it's not letting me do my thing. Okay, green keyboard with, you know, not letting me do this. Oop. With red up here. There we go. Then we're gonna give some. I could just want to fix red. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna go WASD. Control click work here. No, I guess not. That's a mistake they made. Oh well. I'm gonna go some blue. Yeah, I love how it just kind of slowly fades to it. That's what I like to see. This is my base thing. If I could choose one, it would be this one right here. And I think, can reactive work with this? Let's take a look at both of these together. I'm not sure. It's hard to say sometimes if both of these will work. I'm not seeing this work, so I guess it's a no right now. But I could have sworn I've had this working before. It's really bizarre. I'm very sure I had this working before, actually. Let's see if I can do a purple reaction or something in the pinkish area. No? I know I've got this working before. This is just weird. Here. Let's try this out. Dump it on here. There we go. So I got the colors on here, but can it react? No, look. Razer! Get your stuff working. I know I've done this before. Okay. Okay, that's why it's it's static. Okay, I hit static, no wonder. So that's react right there as the color changes. But will static work with this? Let's just do a little test right here. Let's do a tester and see if they'll both work together as a team in unison. If not, it's a great shame. So we have reactive and we have static. Right now it's on both. And I guess that's a no. Oh well. Just try them all out and really play around with it, because some of these do work together, certain effects. Some will, some won't. But I catch you in the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below and leave a like. Tell me what you do with this. Tell me the software you use. Make a video. Let's have some fun. I want to see a bunch of videos made. I want you guys to leave the links down below, and I want to see all the crazy effects you guys do. Catch you in the next one, guys. Later.